Today, we are not gathered here just to honor Joe and express our solidarity with our brother, Peter Masiello, but also to inform you about the profitable forecasts regarding your efforts, the result of your investments. Director of Dream Connor will provide each of the Warner Project direct and indirect participants an intuzerine substance with periodic doses. This substance may be required in batches needed to meet the needs of your families and workers as well. This drug is called ailment.
Yes, first of all, on behalf of the Board of Directors, I would like to thank the Masiello family for the operations and for the exposure in order to safeguard the activities and interests of EO Pharma shareholders. I thank the Vitali family and Nick Romano's men for their satisfactory financial contributions. Special thanks goes to Archbishop Bellamy. He's carefully and generously represented by Father Randolph, and to the Church, that through the best and full association, has managed to successfully complete the planned operations, to support the production and distribution of the auxilium. Without you, your sacrifices and your men, EO Pharma would not have been able to double the turnover of the previous financial year, and certainly, it would not have been able to decide an amazing plan in economic terms for the next year. For this reason, in addition to the distribution of profits, EO Pharma intends to gratify all of you with a rich and important gift that will protect you and your families from any possible future infection. As Mr. Martin said, OMAVE is an immunizer composed essentially of a super protein capable of strengthening the immune system, activating antibodies, defending the body and fighting the virus once an infection has commenced. In short, it's the only secret cure, discovered by our own scientists, and it can allow members of EO Pharma and members of the Brotherhood who joined the project to fully immunize themselves from this terrible disease, without resorting to common and commercial therapies. As to auxilium therapies, it's about just an intravenous injection to be administered according to our prescription and following the recommended doses, to be taken once a month. Wonderfully, this substance has no contraindication for the human organism. Me, Mr. Martin and members of the Warner administration have already tried the Ilmarv and we're in excellent health. In the near future, starting tomorrow, we can't have any contact with the trucks or with anyone who's infected, without the virus has negative effects on our body. The virus will not affect us at all, and it will kill others beings too quickly.
It's a great news. So why not sell this drug?
For two simple reasons. A. Because it would supplant auxilium, for its rapid efficacy and without contraindications. But we know that our economy is based on the large international distribution of auxilium. And B. The profit margins could dwindle to the point that our commercial network could disappear in a short time, causing irreparable damage to our economy and destroying your investments. So with that, it's understood, gentlemen, that news about OMAVE shall not be disclosed, because your every job and sacrifice would be destroyed immediately.
Well, of course, Dr. Connor. Our friends are businessmen with a great sense of responsibility and diplomacy.
And our earnings? My family's been out of pocket too long. I lost a son and I employed thousands of men, including smugglers, truck drivers, plane pilots, policemen and volunteers, so that the refugees arrived safely from Edizioni to Bosom. You told me that we would soon have certain information about our earnings. I heard that the union has allocated around 20 million, but I haven't seen a red cent.
Peter, the union has allocated these funds to the first operation, which provides for about 10,000 trucks to hosted in reception centers in Bosom City. On the one hand, the spread of barrel will allow us to look to the future with renewed optimism as regards to increased sales of auxilium. On the other hand, was established by the Warner administration, which manages the organization and the reception policy, that 20% of the loan fund will be allocated to the Masiello family for the contribution.
20%?
Peter, as you know, not everything went according to plan. Some of your men have committed terrible mistakes, which is why the Brotherhood will not be able to give you a greater contribution unless some problems are immediately resolved.
Are you talking about that fucking girl, Caleb? What if I bring you the witness in front of you, before he holds the ranks of this association? How much money you want to spend? That's not enough for you, after all that's happened.
If the Masiello family finds a girl, I'll make sure that a capital of your liking will be credited directly to your personal account, from my financial institutions. You've got my word.
We'll find your girl, we'll finish the Joe's work. It's already taken care of.
Hey, Oliver, I've known you long enough to notice that you're still just tormenting your soul. Now you can't hide your mood from me. What's wrong?
No point talking about that now. It wouldn't solve anything.
My old aunt used to say, problems is lighter if you blab to someone about it. Give it up. This time I don't want you to pay. Now, tell me, my dear.
Randolph, I can't stand him. And this problem, it won't be resolved. I know it'll end in tears.
Don't be scared, it's all sorted.
The saint is the culprit of all that, of all of my problems. I think about what he has done, and continues to do, about what he forced me to do in the past. I'm at the end of my rope.
Oliver, you can't think that way. You should think that because of what you did, you got where you are.
I am really very tired, and I can't stand him. I can't sleep at night anyway. I do have terrible nightmares. Every night when I go to sleep, I hear those boys' and little girls' voices. Poor things, plagued by that priest. He's a maniac, Jenny. He's not just a slimy manager who tries to get rich, or a sleazy politician who deals only with bad business. He thinks he can do anything, even the worst follies. His obsessions seem to be the work of the devil. Now he's fixated on that poor little girl, that woman's daughter. I can't even imagine the kind of violence she's suffering, but I don't think the little girl will survive for a long time. He's going to use her to satisfy his manic impulses, and when they find the woman, he will kill the little girl for sure.
And what can you do to stop him? Is there a way to stop all that?
If there was a way to stop him, it's what I would do.
You can't do anything, you have to resign yourself and think about yourself. Just do what you always do. Now you're a great man, you have a good bank account, a luxury house in Sunbay, you are appreciated by Warner and Caleb Martin, and you manage one of the best known institutes in Bosom.
An old parish priest arrived at St. Louis, a certain Father Poli. Ever hear of him?
No.
I saved him just in time. He said he knows Sofia and wanted to know how she was. He is an old friend of little girl's family. If I had left him to talk to Father Randolph, he would never leave the St. Louis. The saint would ask a lot of questions, and then would have him killed. I have succeeded in interrupting their discussion, and practically, I sent the old man away. Unfortunately, I was forced to put 2 men on him, but I had no choice. I give a shit about Father Poli, but I still can't stand the saint's manner. I just can't tolerate the saint's evil works. All I want right now is, have not take orders from him anymore.
Unfortunately, we don't always have the opportunity to choose what's best for us, but at this point, we cannot help but continue to obey and close our eyes. We know so many things and we are in it now. You know very well that we have no escape.
This story is going to plunge us anyway, to all of us.
What are you talking about?
Joe Maciello was killed. Someone beheaded him.
Serves him right. The fucker was shooting my girls. He's dead because he thought he was immortal. He was arrogant and too bossy. He wasn't in his right mind, Oliver. If you don't use your head and don't keep using it in the right way, you get what you got.
I don't like this. My two guys never returned to Bosom, and when I contacted them, I realized that they ended up into a terrible trap. They can never come back. Someone is challenging the whole association, and I'm sure it will end badly, really badly.
Who can challenge the crown?
I don't know, but if someone is trying, and he was not found, until now, going so far as to kill one of association's member, I'm sure he can afford to challenge the confraternity. Glenda? Is that really you? It's not possible. You can't be alive. You died.
Director Bernard, not everything is as it seems.
Wait, where are you going?
Come with me, Director. Let's take the road together. It will deliver us from the evil of this world, forever. Come on, Director Bernard. I'm waiting for you.
Glenda, wait. Glenda, where are you? Who the hell else is here? Who is here? Who are you? What do you want from me? My God. Who are you? Where's the girl? Where is Linda?
There is no girl. Your soul and spirit, everything you sense at this time, it's just an aerosol of your mistakes.
I didn't do it. My God, I didn't do it. The girl, I didn't kill her.
I'm not here for the girl. I can only appear before the souls get kidnapped.
But what the hell do you want from me?
Oliver Bernard, in one way or another, I'll take your filthy spirit tonight. You can choose to leave this world with a sudden and sharp blow, without making you suffer first, or you can choose to resist suffering slowly without damned affliction along your slimy body.
I won't die. I can't. I'm not responsible for this. Get it for me. You have to get it for me.
You can take your pick, Oliver, just answer my question, and you'll die without suffering. Where is little Sofia Hermon?
What the fuck? Who are you? Hey, you can't. You can't fight them. They are too powerful. They are everywhere. Sooner or later they'll make you pay for it.
Now, I'm going to ask you one last time. Answer my question. Where is little Sofia Hermon?
No, I can't tell you that. What? Oh, fuck. Stop. She's an underground refuge in Bedford, on the property of Archbishop Melody. I don't know anymore. I don't know any more than that. I swear. Please don't kill me. Please don't do that. Have mercy. Have mercy.
The time for tolerance is over. I was waiting in the undertow, set adrift with featherweight like bows, unaware of where my heart would flow. I was waiting in the undertow. And the water feels like a friend I've not seen in years, so familiar and strange at once, like a lover who lost her touch.
Nikki, I know where the baby is. I know where Sofia is.
Oh, my God? They found us.
What's going on? Oh!
Don't move.
I have finally found you, fucking bitch. I warn you, so from now on, whatever you do without our consent, it will sentence your old good priest to death. Follow us. Right now.
And I was waiting in the undertow, set adrift with featherweight like bows, unaware of where my heart would flow. I was waiting in the undertow, and I was dreaming of the love I loved. I fell asleep within an autumn flow. I never knew I drove so far from home, while I was waiting in the undertow.
Aeda Editions.